Hey everybody, welcome to the Bandai Hangout in a temporary little holding cell. We are at our new office in Irvine, and we have these amazing rooms. As you can see, we are in the Earth Federation Space Force room. We got Ray and then a couple children that we like to poke the bear with Mr. Clark. He's like, "That's a full man." We do have our studio being constructed downstairs that we hope to be streaming to shortly. I did not wear my jersey today since now we're on Thursdays. So we can call it Jersdays, maybe.
Oh,
we're comedy. Of course, immediately to my left, I have AJ. AJ, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. I mean, it's not Friday, but I'll take it. It's Thursday, and we get to poke fun of these common writers out here.
Yeah. And then to his left, we have Mr. David Clark, or as we call him around the office, just Clark, because there can be only one David, and I have claimed it. Who's behind you, David? What children do you have?
I'm so triggered. That's what's up. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm gonna try not to explode into much of.
You don't seem good. You seem like frustrated.
I'm perturbed.
You're wearing the Rider jersey in the Rider room.
Oh god.
Yeah, look at the belts they're wearing.
I'll be dead with this.
They're either common riders or they are the champion of like the EFSFWF.
They are soldiers in the Earth Federation.
And we salute their service.
No, those are actual literal children.
Okay.
Who's the guy with the necrotic flesh above AJ?
What?
Who? Wait, if you look at the camera, it looks like he's like got a dying face.
Oh, that's General Rebel. He's just old.
Ouch. And then to our far left is the man, the myth, the legend, Justin Cavender. How the heck are you today?
I am fabulous, Dave. Thank you very much.
Great seeing you guys. It's okay to giggle.
Oh yeah, I'm the giggle monster, man. I giggle all day long, and I get scolded for it online, and I apologize.
Which is a silly thing to be mad at. Like we were, it was Easter, so I was in church. It's an agreement I have with my mother-in-law. It's a long story, but and there were a bunch of little kids, and they were all like cooing and hot and like having like the time of their life, being happy. And I don't know how you can be mad at like a kid like a joyful kid. I get it, the kid's screaming for like an hour and a half. The parents should probably take him out, but the kid's having the time of his life. It's like, ooh, I like this. This is new. That's just happiness, like giggles. Okay, so if you hate giggles, you hate the Bandai Hangout, and that makes me a little sad. Justin the Giggle Monster.
Yeah. Question for Steven. Are you able to handle the comments, or do I need to do that?
I can do it.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you so much. You are the best.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing something. It's going to be a little more freeform show. Who knows how long it'll go, but it's going to be just a couple things to talk about. Of course, we had an amazing trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. We had a trailer for the new Warcraft expansion. We had a lot of cool stuff. So, Justin, what do you want to talk about first?
Oh, man, we can talk about Thor. I've watched the trailer like 4 times.
How many in peace and quiet where you can enjoy it?
1. The first 2 was Screaming David in my face. The third one was a Screaming David in my face, and then
Which one?
The
only one, David. I was not screaming. I was chatting.
Oh my gosh, it was nuts.
I was engaging with you.
But it looks fun. It looks like a Super Mega A #1 good time. I'm very much looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder. I am, like the rest of the world, surprised that it took this long to get a trailer, but I'm glad we got it. Hopefully there's some sort of tie-in at the end of Doctor Strange. That'll be kind of fun.
I will echo everything you said. I loved it. It looked like Thor was just having a good time. Like, he's with the Guardians of the Galaxy. He kind of leaves them, takes their ship, and goes off on adventures. And like every scene after he takes the Milano, he's just like got a big smile on his face. I like Happy Thor. He's been through so much. He's been through half the population of the universe getting destroyed. He cut Thanos' head off. He held that emotional baggage for so long, and now he's just having the time of his life.
Goat boats.
Making out with a pirate on a ship that flies in the sky.
That looks just like the cover of like those romance novels.
I think all the happy scenes are like the first 5 minutes, and then everything's just going to go off a cliff.
That's probably true.
Put your money where your mouth is. We should talk about this when the movie comes out.
The trailer was also a good example of you can tell which of your friends have ever picked up a comic book and which of your friends have never picked up a comic book. When they're just going, "Well, go broke, you girl Thor." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a thing.
Definitely from the comics. I like this one a lot better because in the comics, Thor just became unworthy for a dumb reason, but it looks like she's going to become worthy on her own, and I think that's pretty cool.
Why was he unworthy? Did he get behind on his bills?
He doubted himself.
Bills on the
I forget
collection.
who it was, but someone was presenting something about like the gods are unworthy and they don't really like Like they suck at their job. He's like, oh God, we do suck.
What do they do? What the hell do they do all day anyway?
Well,
What
I
is
mean,
their job?
I mean, I think the reason why they waited for this is because we're going into that in like Moon Knight about like how trash these gods are. Like, you know, they're like, we could help humanity, but like, nah.
I mean, by trash, you
Turtles
mean,
kinda did
I mean,
that.
Thor's only saved the universe like 3 times.
Yeah,
but
he's great.
He sucks, right?
It's just the rest of them. I mean, I believe the villain for this movie is Gore the God Butcher.
It is Christian Bale,
Yeah.
who we saw nothing of.
Yeah, and then we saw Zeus.
Russell Crowe?
He's probably gonna be dead. Like he's probably the first one to go.
Remember in Hercules, the animated movie, when the Titans get out and they're like, Zeus!
Yeah.
That's like my favorite way of saying his name.
It's like Mount Olympus is that way, guys. Zeus.
It looks good though.
What kind of glue did you use for the hammer?
Willpower.
Ooh.
I was right.
She's looking pretty ripped too. She's kind of
Yeah.
The hammer.
good on
helps.
you, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, I heard she worked out a lot for this role. It's pretty cool.
That's
They
fantastic.
should get her on SNL again.
Yeah.
There's an awesome meme where it's Anakin from Mustafar. He's like, "You have turned her against me." And they're just like,
all ripped.
It's all ripped.
She has Force lightning now too.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
And then Thor's like, "You've done that yourself."
Right.
Oh, man, we have that to talk about too. I can't wait for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, that's good. Shit, he must be dead by now.
Well, he's not dead.
I'm excited for that one too. There's a lot to talk about. You mentioned Moon Knight. Oh my gosh. And we got the Halo series. There's so much for us to talk about. But should we do like separate shows for each of those, or just get into it?
We just do like small little bits. Like I mean, like, who is everyone here watching Moon Knight?
I am.
I
Very much so.
did not see episode 4.
Yeah, that's 4 years.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch 4 then.
Are you excited of what's happening in Moon Knight right now, David?
Yes, very much so. I like that they're going, some more of the weird side of things from Marvel, and getting to see some of the other gods who are they're just the worst. They are all like humans stop believing in us, bro. Y'all, you just like use them for fun. Yeah, of course they don't want to deal with you. And also this ties into Kang too, because Kang, well, the first one he does.
This sounds a lot like a plot to Elf, where Santa, no one believes in Santa,
So,
and then they gotta.
Their power actually
Santa's coming!
Their power is connected to humanity's belief in them.
Got it.
So like when people stop believing, that's why they're kind of weak now, which is probably why they didn't stop.
That's some
there.
Dungeons and Dragons stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works in
Except
D&D.
cooler, not superheroes.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
It's been a lovely weekend playing Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what you did this weekend?
Whatever, one of the days. What about you, Justin? Moon Knight. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's a lot to take in because I never really read Moon Knight and I didn't know what a Moon Knight was. And the first 2 episodes is Oscar Isaac like, what's happening? I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. And I'm like, I'm right there with you, but I got no idea what's happening. So it was definitely, asking a lot, I think, of the audience to commit to the show, not getting any answers. It was more just question after question after question. So if you just sit back and try and enjoy the ride, I think you'll get more out of it.
Also, I think it's a pretty good actor that one.
Mhm.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, he's playing those different roles. I know it's the same dude, but he's working real hard on that.
Yeah,
So.
they are 2
Great job on
separate characters.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Like you saw it so far, right?
No, I haven't watched more yet.
Oh.
It's just you, dude.
Yeah.
There's a
Some of us work for a living.
You just don't sleep. It's really easy. Just stop sleeping.
Justin, no, I haven't seen episode 4 either.
Probably why you don't see these as riders.
Oh my god.
Your eyes have been skewed because you're not getting enough sleep.
Oh,
I saw everyone freaking out online about episode 4, so I know something big's gonna happen. But I
the
have
ending
not
is
seen it.
hilarious.
Can't wait.
I'm just gonna watch that now. Justin's gonna ask me, what do you do? What do you do all day? Oh, I watched episode 4.
So you've watched episode 4, AJ?
No.
Oh, see, only
It's
you,
literally
Clark.
just him. He
Get
must have
awful
like
preachy
he must have
for
like
being
Disney
a
Plus
minority.
or something.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it Wednesday midnight.
Oh, see, that was the one thing I also wasn't sure which day it came out.
Oh yeah, Wednesday.
Okay.
Every Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm like your grandma. I can't do a lot after midnight.
Then we go right into we got Miss Marvel coming up.
Oh,
We got
right.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Still, what's wrong? You're
Very
excited for it?
about
I know you. That's
it.
your
One of
favorite.
my favorite characters. Yeah, I was a little iffy on the power change, but it makes sense that they're going to do like Mr. Fantastic shortly after. You probably wouldn't want to have 2 stretchy people.
Stretchy.
The average person will be like, I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. There's one's a 6-foot white guy, and one's a teenage Indian lady.
Yeah, people are not the most intelligent. They go, oh, they're both stretching. They must be related. They must be
Makes
related.
On paper, that makes sense.
It's like when people have the same first name. Like, oh, you guys related?
Oh,
Yeah, like
yeah.
Michael
That
Bolton.
happens all the
Yeah.
time.
No.
Really? That senior guy?
What about the Halo series? Is anyone here watching the
I
Halo
haven't
series?
watched an episode yet.
I am not caught up on that yet.
But you have watched it?
I
A
have
couple
watched episode
episodes?
1.
I saw a trailer. That's it.
The action looks great. The episode 1 has like, a bunch of innocent people getting murdered, which looked amazing.
That's like
That's what
right
you
up your
like?
alley.
That's half the battle right there. The best part though was there's a part where Chief had taken some damage, and so he went to hide behind an obstacle.
For shield to regenerate?
You hear the exact sound of the game. And I was like, it's like B12 again. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
The elites are terrifying because you're used to in the game being able to just walk up and like punch them one time, they die. But
I don't know
Maybe
about
you
one
play-
time. It took a couple
Maybe
of
playing
shots.
easy mode.
in the back, if you hit them in the back, they're gone.
Some of us are playing on
But they take hits like you wouldn't believe. So they're pretty,
Tank?
I mean, not like 10 hits, but they're taking some pretty big damage. So
You doing that with your figure that you have at your desk?
I do.
I know you have a Halo.
I do
figure.
watch Halo with my Master Chief figure. So
I'm gonna,
What if I want a Master Chief figure?
Does your head come off?
you can get some GameStop actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can.
Arnold McGuire. says,
Arnold.
Do you guys have a new office question mark? So not in Anaheim anymore. We are in Irvine, California.
Yeah.
And we're having this amazing little welcome to Irvine event. Dave, you want to talk about that?
Sure. So if you are in the Southern California area, if you're near the Irvine Spectrum specifically, on May 1st, we're going to have a Welcome to the Pack kind of meeting, PAC for Pac-Man, because Bandai. It's going to be a free event open to anyone who's at Irvine Spectrum. It's going to, I believe, begin at 10 a.m. And run till the early evening time. I think some manifestation of it will be there until 9 p.m. But a lot of the booths will shut probably around like 6 or 7. Bring the family. There's going to be face painting. There's going to be prizes and games. We're going to have a model workshop where you can build a free RX kit, Goku kit, or Pikachu kit. You're gonna get some cool swag from Bandai. It's like a backpack, and we're gonna have some live performances from some local high schools and some local entities. So if you're in Southern California, May 1st, Irvine Spectrum, be there, be square. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be there. So if you see us, say hi. We'll also be selling some limited edition Pac-Man items. I think we have like a Tamagotchi, a Proplica from Tamashii Nations, and of course our nanoblocks that we've been selling recently. The translucent version. So, Irvine Spectrum, May 1st, stop by, say hi, get your face painted. You don't have to be a kid to get your face painted. I've seen adults with their face
Are you painting
painted.
their faces?
I am not. Someone with talent and skill is
I was gonna say, I think you
I don't
need
know
like
anything.
some kind of skill. Like I want to paint your face. I drew a circle, and that's all I got.
Just take airbrush and just go.
I'm confident I could do a Pac-Man.
Yellow Pac-Man.
You are now Pac-Man.
Well, I'll do it on their mouth, so when they open their mouth, it's like.
Oh, it's pretty skillful right
But yeah, so come on, bring the whole family. Should be a lot of fun. There will be prizes and games and plenty of free stuff to go around.
You know exactly where it is at.
Yeah. So there's going to be a big open area underneath the Ferris wheel. Couldn't think of Ferris wheel. It's just not a word that comes up very often. There's a big open area with the Ferris wheel. It's over kind of by where the target is, and there's a great field. We'll have a bunch of tents and easy ups, so you cannot miss us.
Is there a bounce house?
There is no bounce.
Oh
house.
my goodness! I haven't been in one forever. We need one now. Yeah. I'm just gonna rent one for my own. I'm gonna set it up there.
The bounce house will be at AJ's house, so just go to AJ's house afterwards.
We're actually gonna be at the Ferris wheel. I'm gonna bring it myself.
But yeah, that should be a lot of fun. And
Can't
if you are a fan of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, or as most everyone wants to call them, the Anaheim Angels or California Angels, we are doing some cool sponsorships with them. So if you watch the game, you might see some of our cool logos. They've put a red baseball cap onto Pac-Man. The ghosts are wearing hats. It's just too adorable. So if you're at Angel Stadium and you see it, to snap a picture of it and tag us at Bluefin Collect at Bandai Collect or at Bandai_play. We would love to see it. It's not the last time we'll say Bluefin, I'm sure.
Get like a little square jar.
The old wins are dead, dude.
But they are. But I did say Bandai Hangout at the beginning. I was proud of myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't skip that. So yeah. So that was a long way of saying no. We're in Irvine now, not Anaheim. We still do have our offices in Anaheim. However, the marketing team will be based out of the office in Irvine.
Yeah, we're definitely over here more than over there. Which kind of sucks because I live closer to the other one.
So do I. So do I.
Oh,
It's a dream.
Yeah, it's a
Some of us drive over mountains. To
Yeah.
get
Yeah, helicopter.
I do.
That'd be cool. We got a helipad over here.
One
Thanos cup.
How do you
And so,
feel
and so, and
those?
so that's Gashatz? Gashots?
Gas hats.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how I say it.
But yeah, no, yeah, we've been able to bring in more and more stuff. I'm hoping to have some other announcements coming up fairly soon, the next few weeks. But
So if we shake David right now, he's gonna have all the answers.
like a pinata.
It's
We
like-
gotta beat
it's
the hell out of them.
like Ryder announcements coming up. But no, yeah, I've been harassing, I guess is a nice term, the up higher ups. I need more Ryder stuff.
Sure.
Harassing is so litigious, following up. That's the corporate speak.
No,
It's
it's-
following up.
We've gone beyond following up. Like, I need Ryder stuff,
Right.
It's for the fans.
please. So,
He's
yeah.
showing up right at midnight at their house.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I mean, like the new ones that we showed, like those are great. I can't wait. Like I don't have the gamer driver here with me, but Justin wants one. He's been waiting.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
It's coming.
I hear
There's
it
one for you.
Which
Right.
Kamen Rider, Jason? The ones in the blue? Kamen Riders with their Kamen Rider belts?
Oh, Lord. This is going to be a long year.
I saw Raven's question about the life-size Wing Gundam.
Yeah.
We would love, we're doing a lot of pop-ups. Some could consider that like reconnaissance almost.
Do you think that there's a mobile suit that would be like unanimously loved? I feel like if we were to put a Wing Gundam and people would be like, why did you have this one? Why did you have that one? What's the one Gundam that we could have that everyone would just say?
Zaku.
RX-78.
Yeah, RX-78.
But I think it'd be cool if we were the first one to have the bad guy, if we had a Zaku here. Because right now they're all Hero Gundams. It would be pretty cool.
I mean, whatever we get, I want something that was made by Anaheim Electronics. Because
But we're in Irvine.
we have an office in Irvine. All right, we still have somewhere in Anaheim. Okay, we still have a location there.
Yeah, it's not a life-size Gundam, but we're going to have a big Gundam in our lobby pretty soon. But that's for us to look at. I mean, the logistics that I'm having to coordinate to get it here, you don't want that headache. And you don't have anywhere to put it. It's too
No,
big
he
for your
wants
house.
it, so you have to give him the headache.
Yeah.
That's how he's gonna get it. So you
It
better
would
prepare
not.
for
It would not fit in your house.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
Kyle Dixon.
See?
Downtown Disney. Because Anaheim Electronics.
See?
So
Well,
next time I
there
say
was one
downtown
for the
We're
Disney,
front.
gonna pay the park now at downtown Disney, right?
yeah.
Like, there's no like first 2 hours of free.
Well, they do. If
Sorry,
you spend
George.
$20, you get a 90 minutes
like a voucher thing.
because of the secret side. All the new pass holders, we went and parked there for like 3 hours, go to Disneyland, and then leave.
No.
We ruined it for
Ruined
everybody.
it for everyone.
We really
Yeah,
did.
we did it.
Well, I'm interested in what does the chat think would be a universally loved Gundam. I think Gundam Wing would be awesome because that's a very popular series in America, and it's the first
Hands
one.
down, want to see a Zaku.
Yeah.
Charizard.
yeah. There we go.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be good.
Epion.
See. Now
You're just rubbing the lamp.
Now, would it be Epion just standing there or Epion with the whip out?
With the whip.
Well, obviously
You know,
with
that,
the whip.
that would be nuts. Wow, that would be nuts.
Like you
Life-size-
That's how you get to the parking garage. You get
I mean, you couldn't get mad at that. Like that would just be such a cool Gundam. Like even though it's from Gundam Wing, you'd be like, okay, that's a cool one.
That would be pretty
I love Gundam Wing.
Because what do we have? So Japan originally had the RX, then they had the Unicorn,
Yeah,
and then Freedom is in Shanghai, right?
Freedom is in China, and then there's also going to
And
be
Dubai.
the new Gundam is getting built as well.
Is
And
that-
again one of the other locations in Japan.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's in front of Dubai? Does Dubai have a
Good
one-to-one?
question.
Someone in the chat will tell us.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure someone will know. Someone said deathscythe. Yes, it's a gigantic reaper.
That's a safety hazard.
Yeah.
Want to pitch that to the folks that did. So we want to put this gun. He's got this green scythe.
Very long.
It's got to be deathscythe hell custom. It's got to be that one.
We want the entrance to Disneyland to be underneath his legs.
Heavy arms.
Yeah, dude. We just
Heavy
have
arms custom. Just there with the guns full.
America.
Wearing like a cowboy hat and a giant belt buckle.
Either that or, I mean, just G Gundam. Gundam Maxter, which was Neo America's.
Oh,
It is a football playing cowboy surfer combination, or a boxer. It's everything American all at one
I
time.
kind of like the windmill one.
I was gonna say, I applaud our chat for not saying Tequila Gundam instantly. Like Tequila Gundam.
What's wrong with the windmill?
It's not our country.
That's true.
Yeah.
Provide power.
I think every country should eventually get their own, like the Gundam from G Gundam. But
That would be amazing.
that would be hilarious.
I would leave ours for the ones I want to go to.
Yeah.
There would be a pilgrimage to Mexico.
That'd be amazing.
I guess I'm going to Denmark. So.
But all the 1-to-1 Gundams, they're all just the Gundam itself. None of them have accessories.
Yeah. So I believe I think the new's not getting the fin funnels, obviously, because that would.
Planes would hit it.
Yeah, they would be destruction.
I mean, is it even the new Gundam? It doesn't have fin funnels.
I mean, the fin funnels do come off and go remote. So
But I mean, isn't that the coolest part of the new Gundam?
you just imagine that the fin funnels are out there doing work.
Yeah. They got a job to do. See?
What would be cool is if somewhere else on the location they had the fin funnels.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
What they could, so one of the things that the fin funnels do with new Gundam is they make like this pyramid out of energy. They can make like a glass pyramid that's tinted like the beam energy and just have that beam, you go inside there.
See, you
Bring
got
me on the
ideas.
team.
It's like that zipline thing in Japan where you zipline into Godzilla's mouth.
You figure out where to go to in the new building for that?
Yeah, I'm find somebody like I have that idea.
Someone in this building, someone's gonna know.
A glass pyramid that looks like it's being made out of fin funnels.
Okay. You're gonna have to go on that adventure, and then just as gonna tell you what do you do all today. Yeah.
I'm trying to get us a fin funnel pyramid.
I'm
I keep
getting
looking at this laptop. I keep looking down, so I'm gonna turn it away so I don't.
That's a good idea. But now you got this like shark fin in your frame.
Do what?
Yeah.
Oh, done. I mean, no one would ever see it.
I mean, but now we all know where it is.
No. Yeah, I mean, a permanent physical store, I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
We're trying to kind of caravan with the pop-ups and stuff like that. We've been to LA, New York, San Diego, and so if there's somewhere you want the pop-up shop to go next, it's always fun to see your comments in our posts to be like, hey, come to Dallas next or come to Chicago next.
Right. Pick the closest metropolitan area though. Like I'm from 29 Palms, but I don't want this. It wouldn't make sense to go to 29 Palms.
I went to the desert.
Yeah.
So they said East Coast ? We were in New York. Tamashi had a pop-up shop in New York. I know they had a blast there. So who knows?
Such a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
2 years.
Oh my goodness.
But we do hit the East Coast with our shows. We usually go to New York Comic Con and Anime NYC, and definitely can't spend anything Anime NYC. But you're gonna want to come if you like to come.
We do have an events page. I will say that people have asked where are we going, and then we do have it on the shop.bandai.com. I think it's just /events. I believe. I think that's the actual link, but it tells us where we're going.
That's good because we're always asking.
Yeah, everyone's always asking where are you guys going?
Yeah, I never know where we're going.
There we go.
David has forwarded the events calendar like 18 times.
Right. Well, because the thing is, I eat in my sleep. I see where we're gonna go, so I know everywhere we're going this year. And so I'm like, I've said these names like a million times, but they mean nothing to most people.
There's a question about BNTCA hiring. We do have a careers page. Go to bandai.com. And then I think at the bottom there is a section that says careers, and there are several open positions.
But it sounds like you're in Texas. It's a bit of a commute.
We can call them techs,
Ooh.
like in the Vietnam movies and stuff.
You never call the guy from Texas. You call him like Brooklyn. His name's like Brooklyn.
Okay.
Or Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood. Hey, Hollywood.
There's Cleveland from Dallas.
Yeah. Texas. I don't remember where he was from.
Cool.
Sugar Ultraman. Team Ultraman. Make it happen.
We have thought about doing that.
Start a hashtag.
Have we? What is this we were
I
talking
told
about?
you about Team Ultra.
I mean, Team Common Man started just with just a dream.
Yeah.
And here we are. We got jerseys and everything.
And wallpaper.
What do we get in jerseys?
Oh, man.
So, next week, if our studio's not done, we'll be in the Xeon room.
That'd be great.
Or the Tamagotchi room.
No.
Wait, I like the top. There's like a cute little dog on the door.
But Xeon.
It looks like the dog that's like, this is fine.
There's an Elden Ring
Yeah.
room. Oh my God.
I had a meeting in the Elden Ring room, in the Gundam room, the Federation room, the
What,
Xeon
always
room,
in
the
the North
Tamagotchi
Building?
room.
Hey, they have like a bunch of like Dark Souls statues, just like next to their desk.
We already know. Justin and I have
I'm like, these are
statues.
Dark Souls statues here? Like, why is there so like
I
that?
literally went to AJ.
Don't-
I'm like, stop what you're doing. We're gonna go take a field trip, and I made him take pictures of me next to all the Dark Souls.
It's like, support boyfriends that take photos for Instagram.
Come
So,
tomorrow, David. We win the statue game. It's coming tomorrow.
Okay.
Just wait. We officially win.
Okay, I'm down.
You gotta come all the way from.
No, I'll see y'all next week.
Any
So
chance
your trip
Toei-
is a lot further.
Any chance Toei will bring all the series to America? I would pay $10 a month to watch all the Reiwa and Heisei Kamen Rider.
That's like Pip from.
He didn't even
from
say
South
show
Park.
it.
Like, I paid $50.
So,
Yeah,
obviously the goal eventually is to have all of it over here. There's a lot of hurdles and hoops and hollering that you gotta go through. But we
We
are
always
working
got
on
to do
that.
3 front flips, a back flip, off
It is
a tightrope,
it's a
and
constant
land.
struggle.
Right. I think a lot of it has to do with proving to Toei that there's an audience.
Yeah.
So there are a handful of series that are available. Making sure that you support those series with your eyeballs. A lot of them are free to watch. On like Tokusatsu and stuff like that. So we're not telling you have to go out and buy the Blu-ray for 01. We know that money's tight, but go to Tokusatsu, watch the free seasons or the free. They usually have a couple episodes. Watch those, and if Toei in Japan sees like, oh my God, X amount of million people watch this, there is an audience. That's more incentivizing for them to bring it out here. So.
Right, yeah, and there's more coming out this year that we'll have to be announcing fairly soon. And
Like
of course,
that stuff we talked about earlier?
that stuff we talked about
Oh
earlier
my
that we
God.
can't mention just yet.
With
but
the thing and the people.
at the place too.
Oh.
Funny is that I could hear it, bro,
But-
from my desk. And I'm like, oh.
On top of that, we have Futo PI coming out this year, which is talking about anime.
It's my favorite writer. This is where I become
This
David.
is a family show.
But yeah, the Kamen Double anime, which I know you love. Double. That's gonna be huge. Like I think that's gonna be a real,
I'm just gonna, I should just
for fighting.
decorate my desk all double.
Do it.
That way people are like, oh, he must like it. Oh no, it's my most least
half green,
favorite.
half purple.
When can we talk about what you guys were doing at Justin's desk earlier today?
As soon as we get confirmation from the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably next month.
I can
Yeah.
shake David right now and we can get some info out of you.
And is that when we'll confirm that place that we'll be at?
I believe so. Yeah.
Is it a secret that we're going to that place?
I don't think so.
Can we say it?
I don't care. I'll say it.
What's your brand?
Yes, your brand, say it.
We'll be doing hopefully, pending approval, a panel at Anime Expo where we should have some really cool announcements and some special guests from some other companies that bring over awesome stuff, like maybe
Whoa.
shows and stuff. So,
What?
it's gonna be cool.
And I mean, I'm sure we'll do a meetup at Anime Expo.
Of course,
right?
yeah, they'll do a meetup, and we're getting flag made.
Oh.
We're
I want that.
we're getting the
Well,
flag.
yeah, don't make it
Getting the flag.
easier when we do meetups if
Yeah.
someone's just waving.
That was like
And
one of
also,
those-
if we have to go into battle against another fandom, we can have someone carry the flag.
Oh my God.
Like Revolutionary War style, like the poor Kiddie's got to
We
carry
need
the
a
flag.
drummer now.
Hey, your brother does the drums.
Yeah.
I can bring him.
Who got
or
listeners?
we'll get 2 small flags and like I put on my back like catch up your arms.
I knew this was somehow
Yeah.
gonna come back to
I
you.
always bring it
Did
back.
you order that with it too? Like,
I'm thinking
just
about
not only the team flag, but you just like, for myself.
Yeah, I need two smaller ones for my back. So
Arnold says subbed, of course.
Yay.
I mean, we could dub it.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
We can do the voice.
I don't want to hurt my favorites.
I'm sure that would go over really well.
That would be a way for Toei to make sure they take away the what we have.
Yeah.
That's his idea.
But there is definitely more coming. It's a very exciting year. The things that we're gonna get to announce to you guys is it's very exciting.
I was surprised.
Yeah, I was very happy.
Shock Cotton.
I was like making notes. I'm like, really? That too? Wow. Really?
There's even a special sample of a belt that they're making just for us to show
It's
us.
just like
And
teasing
next
so
month.
many people.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is it?
It's the Amuro Ray
Right
one.
weekend.
That was funny. I heard that.
That's it?
Uh,
This guy right
oh my gosh.
What about the little boy
here?
there?
This is the secondary right here?
So you're telling me this is an adult?
It's like 16.
Well,
It's killed
16
before.
is not an adult.
It is in Space Wars. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking like adult,
He's
like he was like
He's
in
the
his
pilot of the
30s.
gun tank.
It
He
is in the
has
military.
murdered people.
This cutie?
He's the same age as them two.
Is that why he's got that smirk?
I
He's like,
think Danny DeVito's playing that guy in
Yeah.
the movie.
He's just short. It's not his
the
fault.
two legendary cats. You heard it here. It was Scoop the legendary Gundam movie. Danny DeVito is Amuro Ray.
He did not fight through an entire war.
He was Penguin, you know.
Respected like this.
I like Danny DeVito.
No, hit.
He's great. He was in
Oh,
other
man.
people's
I was like, what's wrong with Danny DeVito?
Oh my god.
He's great.
He's in Planes, Trains. I mean, he was a Thermometer from the Train.
All right.
Different
We
train
need to
movie.
We need to get a comrade room immediately.
They pay money for that.
Danny DeVito. There you go. Let's make it happen. Start a change.org petition.
So old Danny DeVito hanging out with 2 16-year-old kids like, yeah, we're classmates.
So he started blasting.
could de-age him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I started blasting.
This is 2020.
Okay, yes, he does start blasting in the gun tank.
See, there you go. It's written perfectly. Right?
He was that guy who went into flight school late. Like he had a kid. He had a kid with a lady early, so he wasn't able to finish as a kid. So now he's got to go back as an adult. It's like Back to School, that Rodney Dangerfield movie.
Oh, my God.
Maybe he's
Triple Lundy.
yeah. Maybe one of them is his kid, and he's going back, and the kid doesn't want to do it, and so he goes back with the kid to like force him to finish.
This stuff writes itself, Clark. I don't know what the
I
problem
don't think Tomino would agree with any of this.
Oh no,
You know him.
I was gonna say we spent some time with him.
And I will count that as him knowing me forever.
Okay.
It counts.
Perfect.
It counts.
Call him up right now.
And
That was your bucket
And
list.
David tell you, I totally didn't almost let it cry. I was rock solid, right, David?
Mostly.
It's like a bucket list thing, right? Like,
Oh, you know, that was
Okay.
that was number one on my bucket list.
Pretty
for me,
cool.
so.
Man.
And that's he's not Danny DeVito. That's high up.
Well, the best part of it was,
you can change that.
we didn't know how, someone knows a big deal, so we didn't know how he was going to be because, we were just doing interviews with him, and who knows how many he did before. Like the first thing he did, he sits down with Dave, he like puts his arm around, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna have fun today," and I'm like, you see David go like,
I'm like, I don't know what to do.
he's like, "This is."
Way to be cool under pressure.
Right.
Just like shrug.
He's like, "Did I get?"
Can read it out loud.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I saw the YouTube video, but any other fun experiences y'all can share about the team coming to meet at WonderCon? It was fun. No, we talked to a lot of people. Mother and son came from like Santa Clarita, which we don't know the area. It's a long journey from there to to Anaheim. Got to talk to them about how he's turning his friends in school into Kamen fans.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, we gave him a P Bandai shirt. I'm like, hey, you came all this way.
Yeah, like each one of us went and talked to like different people. I had meetup of
great.
things that I wanted to
guys
see
as
or what
well.
people wanted to see.
Oh, what happened?
No, keep talking. Just talk louder.
Okay, but yeah, people. I asked what people wanted to see, what else they, what their favorite writer was. So it was really interesting because my favorite writer is double. So then meeting other people who has the same favorite or
Right.
something different. It's always fun experiences.
Yeah, wasn't there a guy from Vegas that was his favorite writer too?
Yeah, I mean, we also have plushies.
Yeah,
So
And you're like, oh my god,
I
right
carry
here.
all the double plushies in my backpack. I'm like, all right,
Loki stole
you
them.
get the cool double plushie in my
But
backpack.
it was cool. Like, we had met somebody that we met at a previous meetup. We gave the 01 backpack and the Blu-ray set.
Yeah.
He wasn't a writer fan. He now is. So it's like, it's working.
Yeah.
AJ and my mics died, so we're just gonna talk. So AJ and I talk
no.
loud. I remember the writer meeting. I was 20
We'll
minutes
see.
late, and I got like 18 texts. Like, "Are you here? Where are you
Mine's
coming?"
dead.
The receiver's
Oh, no.
dead.
Receiver's dead.
Oh.
Wait, can they hear me?
They can hear you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
You sound like an angel.
Oh, yay.
I'm just gonna.
We'll just yell at the
It's
director.
AJ and I. We gotta talk loud. You sound like you're from London.
But no, the meetup was really fun. It's always great to get a chance to talk to people, just to hang out and geek out about Kamen Rider, and then also throwing plushies at people. It's pretty fun.
Not actually throwing.
Just have a candy.
No, we don't have a can.
Not
If
yet.
we did,
We're working on it.
I would want one.
If I thought we were ever in a space where we could use a T-shirt cannon, I would buy it that day. We have money for a T-shirt cannon, but we're always like 8 feet from people. You can't be blasting people 8 feet with a T-shirt cannon.
Point blank.
I mean,
If we were like in
Good.
Hall H at like San Diego and
Yeah.
you were doing a Kamen Rider meet thing there, and I got to shoot to the back row,
We could
Okay.
be on the Ferris wheel at Spectrum.
we're just something like a sniper just popping people with T-shirts.
I want a T-shirt Gatling gun. You can do that.
Whoa, like crank style, like one
I
thing.
think I've talked about it, but they have it like the Clippers have it. So they do a thing where it's like one of those big oil drums,
Mhm.
and it's just full of shirts, and it's got a launch from the top, and the guy hits a button and just pivots it, and just like a Gatling.
It's like Vulcan Raven from Metal Gear Solid.
So
Do you
if,
remember that where he had the giant barrel of ammo on his back?
if we get a panel in Hall H, we can get a T-shirt Gatling gun.
Yeah, absolutely. If you get a Kamen Rider Hall H panel, I'm actually talking to.
I don't think they allow those
They
there.
probably don't. We'd have to do it on a DL.
I saw the restriction list at AX of things that you can't take. And while I didn't see T-shirt cannon, based on the items that I did see, it led me to believe that they would probably stop you at the door.
It's like no aerosol, right?
Yeah, no aerosol.
But what if you use gunpowder? Did they say no
It's
gunpowder?
not on
They
the
did.
list.
I'm sure they say firearms.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're having a meeting with San Diego.
Yeah.
Monday we have a meeting with San Diego about a Hall H panel, and I'll ask them if we can have a T-shirt.
Okay.
It is not a Kamen Rider Hall H.
What do I
panel,
get? Like
something
a
exciting.
really cool early screening, something really awesome. When we get a Hall H panel, so that we can get a T-shirt cannon. Ask them, please.
I can't believe we're talking about the t-shirt cannon. So
I doubt one t-shirt. That's
We're gonna need four. We're gonna need 4 t-shirt cans.
it could be like Blastoise from Pokemon.
I mean, but don't you want 2? Don't we need 8 now?
We need 8 t-shirt cans. You know the old arcade games with the guns. I would put quarters in both of them, so I didn't be that guy with 2 guns.
Especially like nickel or somewhere where it's like free play or something like that.
Oh, now we're talking. There's some barcades that are like that, where as long as you have a drink, you don't really pay for your arcade game. That's a. I don't know if that's a good business model or what, but it's definitely cool.
Keeps you drinking longer, I guess.
That's true.
They'll make more off the drinks than they will off your quarter every 5 minutes.
Unless you're playing like Terminator 2, the arcade game, because that was just a quarter suck.
Yeah, all I'd say, meetups are fun. Come out to them. We're gonna be one at Anime Expo. We'll have flags, and we'll assault you with.
Oh, we have flags
Pandas.
plural now?
Oh yeah, we're getting flags. Plural.
Is it like Justin's One Piece flag?
Oh yeah.
I got a One Piece flag.
Oh my god.
Are you still
into one?
I am
piece, like,
100% in a One Piece.
Are you continuing your One Piece though, or have you?
Oh yeah. Now I'm doing the manga.
This one's about to go out.
And what are you at? Like, what is she at?
Well, it's done in like on Viz. I'm on like the 3rd like book or whatever.
Well, your mic is about to expire as well, so we probably should start wrapping it up. So thank you for joining us in the Bandai Hangout. We hope to see you on next Thursday, which is going to be our regular time. We'll try to be in a different room just to give you a different background. And then hopefully in a couple weeks, we'll have our new studio and we'll have a grand unveiling. I think you'll love it. We're going to do some really fun stuff in there. So AJ, anything before we go?
No, just follow us on Bandai Collect. That's it.
Clark, anything?
But AX on your calendar, guys. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
I'm excited.
And what about you, Justin?
I got nothing.
Red lights
so
blinking.
much.
Make sure to follow at Bandai Collect, at Bandai Play, and we will see you guys next week. Have a great one.
Bye, everyone.
When the power goes.